Hey, what's up, guys? Hey, I have to apologize for that other video. I sat down and looked at it 3 times, and the quality was so bad. I said, I can't do this to these guys. I mean, I made it and I couldn't even understand it. I was using one of my cheap camera. It worked good out at the airfield, but I guess indoors it's lousy. So anyway, I finally got that Samsung one working again. I am overdue for a new camera, you know. But as I said in the other video, I am accepting donations. Anyway, good to see you guys again. I'm sorry I've been away, but you have to take care of necessities. I'm sure all you working people out there, know what it is to have to let things go that you like to take care of necessities. And that's what I did. I'm finally getting used to that new car, and it's it's it, it's a lot different from the truck. I'm gonna miss the old girl, the old truck, having all that power and be able to muscle my way through traffic. Now I gotta maneuver through it. So anyway, I was getting some things together. I'm on the last day of my vacation from my crazy job, and I was thinking. I said I got to make these guys a video. Now, one of the things that I was doing, uh, I wanted to, I own a little place now, and it's harder to scratch build because I only got this little work table here, which I need to clean off. I haven't got to that yet. I got other things I had to clean up. But long story short, I'm building again. This vacation did me a world of good. It gave me a chance to get some much needed rest, get my head together, and after sleeping for 3 days, yeah, I needed it. So anyway, I'm back on building. The weather's changing, and then when the change of weather comes, us people who have to deal with the change of weather, not like folks in Florida and in California who have hot weather year round, wintertime for us is building time. So one of the things that I've always wanted to build, believe it or not, was the MiG 31 Firefox. Anybody remember that one? It's not the MiG 31 Foxhound that exists today. No, this is the MiG 31 Firefox from the 1982 movie directed and starred by Clint Eastwood of the same name, Firefox. Yeah, the movie was made before the actual plane was. So anyway, I remember my brother and I went to go see it, and it was a real good spy flick the first hour or so. But when they got into the plane and got the plane in the air, oh, it put you on the edge of your seat. And you can check it out sometime when you get a chance. So anyway, I always wanted to build that plane. Over the years, I've been searching for a model, couldn't find one. When the internet first came out, well, no, when I first learned to work the internet, yeah, I'm an old timer. Like my brother says, uh, you're like a caveman with a smartphone, you know. Oh, oh, oh. But anyway, when I finally learned how to use the internet, I did do some searching. Took me several days. I found a model of the Firefox. This was years ago now, but it was discontinued, so I gave up the search. So then on the internet recently, I had seen some guys who actually did build a model of the Firefox and fly it radio control. And one of the folks that did so was, if you haven't heard, RC Powers. Now these guys were nice enough to dig into their archives and find these plans and PDF them to me, just in time for me to get my new printer so I can print it all out, because my printer would died on me. I can't win. So anyway, they had some old plans of the Firefox, and they were nice enough to give them to me. Uh, this is a profile plane. Now, this is the plan that I have. My plan is to build this profile plane. Now, if anybody don't know what a profile plane is, profile plane doesn't have a fuselage like a normal plane. Like this is the fuselage, and It's got the tail and everything, but it's flat. It's just a flat fuselage and the wing. That's all it is. Now this is a starting point because, like I said, this is a prototype. Prototype for something bigger. And I'm building this prototype because my plan is to first build this prototype, learn the flying characteristics, because one thing this Firefox had, it was delta wing, so it means it had delta mixing. Now it also had forward canards. Now I want to see how the plane flies with both forward canards and without forward canards. I can turn the canards on and off and see how the plane flies either way. That's the plan, plan A. And with this being made out of foam board, real cheap, real easy. I bought 4 sheets of these, and they're only like $1.35 at the Dollar General. I got to glue 4. I got 4 of these that I have to glue together to make one huge board, and then I got to lay the sheets out. Give you an example here. I got to lay the sheets out correctly, put them together, and that gives me the outline of the plane. Then I can cut out the parts that I need from there. So now I'm not going to bore you with the tediousness of cutting, because believe me, that can be boring, and I hate for you guys to unsubscribe to me because of boredom. But the plans they have are nice. Like I said, this is the cover sheet they gave me. This is the assembly setup. It shows you where all the sections go. This is the layout that I have to put on the foam board. This is just a layout here showing all these. This is like 12 sheets here. I have to lay them out, glue them together, or glue them to the foam board, lay them out, make sure the edges are touching correctly. Then I take my knife and cut out the parts. That gives me my template so I can cut out the parts. And a lot of these parts I have to double them up. So it's going to be interesting. And like I said, this right here is not going to be the main plane. This is just the prototype. Prototype to learn its flying characteristics. In fact, it's going to be propeller driven. No landing gears or anything. It's just going to be propeller driven. And let me see here. The motor I'll be using is a 2212-6 kV motor with a 30 amp ESC. I'll probably be using a 40 amp ESC. Get a little more power out of it. 6x4 prop. And the guy here used a 1300 milliamp 3-cell 3S battery. Now, I got a couple of 1800 3S's over there. So, we'll see what happens. Now, this is, like I said, this is the plan. The plan is to build this prototype, learn how to fly it. Now, from the prototype, we're going to build up a full-body MiG-31 Firefox. And I'm going to have it powered by 2 EDF units. That's right, electric duct fans. And because on YouTube I've seen lots of guys who have built this, and they all were hand launched. In fact, I ran across some guys in Germany who built this too. I tried getting in touch with them, and no good. But they built it a full body one too. Theirs was nice. They have functioning forward canards, delta mix in the tail. In fact, they even had thrust vectoring up and down. And it flew great. I don't need thrust vectoring. This is just going to be real simple and straightforward. So anyway, I'm going to build a full body one. Once we get past the learn the flying characteristics using the prototype, this profile prototype, I'm going to build a full size, or not a full size, but a full body one. And I want to put in there retractable landing gears. Like I said, the EDF duct units, retractable landing gears, a full light system, including a couple afterburner rings in the tail. Yeah, that's right. And even some landing lights, nav lights and so forth. And yeah, that's what I want to build. Because I've never seen one on YouTube that took off on the ground or landed. And all of them were hand launched. And so you guys know me. I'm a nutcase when it comes to building. I go be up above and beyond when it comes to building. So anyway, that's what I'm planning. And like I said, this is part A here. This is part number one, and that's the plan. We're gonna. This is so. Anyway, again, I apologize for that first video. It's so bad, I think I'm gonna delete it. I mean, it's really bad. And it took 2 hours to upload it. I'm still using all the old stuff for uploading videos, so that's why I need a new camera. So anyway, getting ready to go back to work, and I just quickly made this so to show you guys what was up, because I felt real bad about that first video. So it'll be off in a few hours, but so disregard it. So anyway, what are you guys up to? Let me know what's going on. Send me some videos. Let me give a shout out to some missing people out there, guys who are MIA. One, Ben at Visualize, missed your buddy. Last I heard, you had a little girl. She should be about a year old now. Hope things are well for you. B1 Bob Moore. Haven't heard from him. The greatest, I guess you can say one of the greatest model builders I've ever seen. He's the one that building the B1 bomber and the Thunder Chiefs. His channel is a Hornet Pilot. And you guys need to check out this one guy's channel. This guy gave me inspiration for sure. Chris at RC Demon Drivers. What's up, Chris? I swear we should have been kids and lived next door to each other while growing up. We think alike. Seriously think alike. This guy has my dream job. He builds planes for a living. And if you ever check out his channel, he builds not little planes, but radio controlled airliners. 3 engines, 4 engines, 2 engines. Oh, he does fabulous work. And I've been looking at some of the work he does, and it's helped me to learn a few things about how I want to build this Firefox. Thank you, Chris. So anyway, you guys have a good one, and take care now. Good flying to you.